Welcome back to an in-depth playthrough of Myth 2 Chimera. The journal for this mission is in the final moments of Kieran the Mage's life. Perhaps Kieran had hidden this message for Corilla within the amulet.
No! How could Nerek miss? We won't have a second shot at this. What do we do now? I can't even try to renew the spell because... Oh damn. Kartuk is breaking free already? Perhaps I can contain him, buy us some time. He's too strong! He will break free and ravage the world! I cannot allow it! I cannot! I must wound him, weaken him, find some way to hurt him so he will be unable to reach the outside world. Yes, there is a way, and I am willing to sacrifice myself for this cause. The pain, it's more than I expected. Corilla! Beloved daughter, I do this for you so that you might grow in a world free of darkness! One final step. I am beyond returning now. Kartuk! You demon! Someone else will have to destroy you, but I give you this final gift! The pain is fading, as am I. I wonder if I was successful. I must have been. Kartuk has retreated and Forebear Silent Oak is leaning over me, asking me... I am fading. No, heal the warrior, heal Fenris. I am past saving, even by your arts, old one. I will not rob my truest friend of your healing gifts. I am comfortable. It seems to matter little now that I could not kill the Fiend. Nothing seems to matter, save that I will never see Corilla come into her own power. Perhaps she will finish the task I could not. May it be so. Farewell, constant friends. Farewell, cherished daughter.
It seems that Nerek's miss that we have heard about had major consequences in their fight against the Fiend. Perhaps it would have been the killing blow. It seems that Kieran had the Fiend trapped within some spell. Could Nerek have choked on a crucial shot against a still enemy? It is no wonder why it has been so hard for him. It is like missing a crucial field goal that costs you the game in a Super Bowl. Because of this, Kieran was forced to sacrifice himself with some sort of spell that would wound Kartuk and prevent him from making it into the world. While it may have only prevented Kartuk from entering the world at that time, there was no other choice that Kieran could have made. He hopes that one day his daughter may become powerful enough to finish the job for him. We will find out if this is true or not. Of course, as any loving father would, Kieran thinks of saving his daughter in his final moments. In Kieran's final moments, Forebear had tried to save him, but he was too far gone. Their journeyman's only choice was to save Fenris, who must have been also severely wounded and in dire need of this healing. Everyone's past are starting to come together. Forebear Silent Oak blames himself for not being able to save Kieran the Mage in his final moments. Fenris blames himself for not being strong enough to save Kieran and requiring aid. Nerek blames himself for his arrow that missed Kartuk and could have put an end to him. This arrow costs him Kieran's life. The Baron blamed Fenris for the loss of his father, who also died during this fight. Corilla blames all of them for the loss of Kieran the Mage. In addition, most of their blaming themselves or others had dire consequences. Forebear Silent Oak lived in isolation when he could have been helping the Emperor more. Of course, his life of isolation may have helped him understand his visions better. Fenris had given up his life as a general and resorted to living in isolation. He had to be convinced to make amends for his past by Forebear. The Baron didn't trust Fenris and could have ended up dead because of it. Corilla was tricked by her true enemy and tried to kill her true allies. It seems that the moral of this story is to not hold grudges against yourself or others. In the mission, we will face some of the typical enemies which are now serving Kartuk somehow. This is a little puzzling. Perhaps somehow the power that Krilla used to raise the undead originated from Kartuk, and thus they really served Kartuk instead of Krilla. I'm not sure whether this makes sense or not, since the game seems to suggest that she didn't start summoning Kartuk until after the Baron mission. I suppose that Kartuk was playing her even before she started to summon him, though, so it is plausible. There are also some cave spiders and Maher in this lair. How these cave spiders got out of the Tane and into his lair is also puzzling. There really isn't enough known about the Maher to know if them being there makes any sense. In this mission, Krilla has the ability of teleportation. This spell only uses a small amount of mana. If you don't move her after she teleports though, she will automatically teleport to the start of the mission. I'm guessing this was put in the game to prevent you from getting stuck after teleporting. There is a limit to how far she can teleport, but it is very far. Her main attack uses up a large portion of her mana, but will allow her to shoot lightning bolts, much like a fetch. This attack is very strong, but if you drain her mana too much, you won't be able to teleport out of harm's way. Just be careful teleporting too much, because you might teleport right next to a Maher, and then you are done for. In addition to the berserks that we now have from the Baron, we will also get some brigands thanks to Krilla. Now let's jump into this mission and see if our heroes will be successful against Kartuk.
Alright guys, welcome to the Fiend. Journey deep into the Demon Lord Kartuk's lair and find his portal. You must keep your heroes Gorilla, Forebear, Silent Oak, Fenris, and Narek alive. Weaken the Demon Lord as much as you can, thus allowing your heroes the chance to banish him forever.
This is an evil place. I can feel Kartuk's presence here.
We must place ourselves in Karilla's hands. She knows the way.
Okay,
Yes.
I guess
Yes, sir.
that's all they're saying. So here we got Krilla. So she's got this little special attack. You know, that's just attack on the ground. Well, it would shoot lightning bolts if it was an actual target. And then she can teleport. She's... You can definitely use her, but because she shoots lightning, it kind of interferes with the Dwarven's nades, so it can be kind of tough with just without more sets of hands to use her effectively. Let's hotkey some of these guys. So we're gonna hotkey all these people melee on 3, and then we'll put 104. Okay, now to start off the mission, there's these spiders that every now and then will drop on your units, and there's a certain number of them, and they're really annoying. There is a way to get around them, and I'll show you how to cheese them.
Yes.
I'm not saying you should do
We're
this,
moving.
but it's basically impossible to like
Got it. Yes.
guarantee when they land that they won't kill a unit, especially when you're in the middle of a battle. And so like I think it's my personal opinion is it's very poor level design, because they always drop right on top of like your archers or your dwarves or something. Why is she? Okay, you guys come back out and let her in there. And we'll put her in there and we'll stop her.
Yes, sir.
So kind of what I'm doing is I'm kind of putting them up in the corner, up in here, so when the spiders drop, my melee guys can kill them. So I'll show you how this works. Some of them do somehow get in there. I don't know how.
Get back up.
And then we can re-put them in there. And then we can speed it up again until the next group comes down. And just get them in here. just keep resetting them. And there's only so many
And
groups.
stay down. Yes.
They are really annoying to deal with in this level. Obviously, if you're playing co-op, you can't do this.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I don't know how many groups there are, but eventually they stop coming.
Got it. Yes.
Okay, that's all of them. So we dealt with probably the most annoying part of the level. If if you're trying to deal with these guys regularly without like cheesing them, let's like play playing co-op,
Let's go.
you basically have to keep your melee next to your archers the whole game,
I'm moving.
and
Yes,
it's
sir.
really unfortunate that they put that in the level.
Yes.
I think it's the stupidest thing ever because it's like so easy to lose a guy
Over here.
like an
Yeah.
archer just because
Yeah.
the spiders spawn on him. So I don't know.
Over
There's some
here.
spiders that drop here once you kind of go in the middle of these
Yeah.
columns.
Let's go. Yeah.
Here they come.
Let's go. Let's go. I'm moving. Yeah. We'll do it.
We'll just let the berserkers deal with them.
Yes.
That's fine.
Yes, sir. Got it.
And we're just gonna keep our melee slightly
We're
in
moving.
front of our
We're
guys
moving.
because there
Yes, sir.
are a lot of Maher on this level. Like a lot of
Got
them.
it.
So even though Cruella has the ability to teleport, because like she can go like this, she's actually really slow, but she can catch up by teleporting.
Yes, sir.
Not far ahead up here, there's a Maher. But even though she can teleport and shoot these crazy lightning, the lightning isn't as effective as you'd like it to be because it interferes with the doors. And then her teleport isn't as effective as it could be because there's Maher all over the place. So I feel like, you know, you get this really cool unit, but you can't use her to her full potential because of the way the map is. And then on top of that, there's a lot of those skeleton warriors, and the lightning is weak against skeletons. So
Got it.
yeah, I don't know. That's just me. That's just my little rant about this level. I just feel like it'd be cool to have her in a level where she wasn't so hindered. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
She's really good. She can be really good against the Soulless in the level. That is one thing that she can be really good at.
Yes, sir.
So there's some skeleton warriors we gotta deal with up here. So we'll get everybody in position. So I'm not trying to all complain, you know what I mean? I'm just
Yeah. Let's go. I'm moving.
just something
Let's go. I'm moving.
you should
Over here.
know about.
Over here. I'm moving. Over here.
'Cause I do think this is a good level. It's just, you know, they're giving you this special unit that you can't use as much as you want. Because you can teleport her like up on the rocks and stuff. Like if you teleport her up here where the units go, she'll stay there for a while and then she'll eventually teleport back to the start because the game will eventually check her
I'm moving.
location. These patrols up here are attacking me. We're just gonna zap them if we can. Oh, they're already running away.
Yes, sir.
Oh well. They'll eventually lose track of me and keep progressing around. There's like a whole perimeter area. This goes around like the whole map. It's kind of like path. But yeah.
Make up your mind.
Yes.
That's why they stopped chasing me. They're just getting back into their patrol mode.
Yes, sir.
Which is fine with me.
Yes.
I don't believe
Yeah.
there's anybody else here. I think we could just run up
Yes, sir.
here.
Make up your mind.
Okay, so if you go this way, there's all kinds of ambushes and units you have to fight, and there's a pretty big fight you have to fight through to get through this path. It's the most direct path. I'm not going to go that way because it's just more difficult. This way is similar. It's a little bit longer, but it goes through this pool with all these whites. You have to fight the whites. It's just,
Move here, move
it's not
there.
Yes, sir.
that hard, but it's kind of annoying. But then the end of the level, you do have to fight these guys that will lay the ambush for you. See, whereas this way,
Mic up your...
I'm going, you don't have
We're
to.
moving.
Okay.
Okay, we got to deal with this patrol behind us. Because these patrols, we're going this way around the outside because
Mic up
then we don't got to deal with all the patrols because we're going the same direction as the patrols. So I'm kind of getting all these guys ready. Shoot him.
Yes, sir.
You watch her. She can smoke. She can smoke the soulless.
Move over. Stand clear.
And then we'll just have these guys keep going while the melee cleans up the mess, and then we're good to go. We do need the melee to be in the front though, because I don't know where the Maher are,
Yes, sir.
which is really annoying. The Maher on the are such an annoying unit.
Yes, sir.
Please, when you make a map, don't
Yes,
put
sir.
lots of Maher in the
Yes,
map,
sir.
please.
Move here, move there.
Yes, sir. We're moving. Yes. Yes, sir.
Move here, move there.
There's a Maher up there, I can tell, because
We're moving. Yes.
Move over.
look at that. Look how much the Maher damaged the bowmen, even though
Yes, sir.
I got my melee on them right away.
Mic up your mind.
Okay, I think out of this tunnel, a bunch of
Yes, sir.
skeleton warriors come out of this one, I think.
Yes, sir.
We'll get our... Mostly we just need our dwarves. We'll deal with them real quick. Because the dwarves are
Sir. Yes, sir.
so strong against these skeletons. You're really good. You can
Okay.
get your dwarves not to throw the grenades at the same time, but it requires a lot more micro control.
Yes, sir.
Move over.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
There's a Maher up there, obviously. And they just start shooting randomly. That means there's probably a Maher.
Got it. Yes.
Okay. So we're making our way around, and we kind of want to go fast so we don't get more patrols coming up our butt.
Yes, sir.
You don't want
Yes, sir.
Corilla to
Yes.
fall too
Yes.
far behind,
Yes. Yes, sir.
because the game might have additional spiders that will spawn on her.
Yes. We're moving. Let's get them.
Make a hole.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Got it.
That's the other annoying thing about the Maher is you can't really target them. Even if you know they're there until they appear.
Yes. Yes, sir. Yes. Got it. Yes,
So we're
sir.
just trying to. I'm just trying to get my units to go as fast as possible around this perimeter, and we got to make it down to over down here, just like right around here. Yeah. I don't know, something like somewhere
Yes, sir.
around there,
We're moving.
Mic up your mind.
and then we get to end with the final battle,
Yes, sir. Yes.
which is the final battle is
Got it.
pretty.
Move here, move there.
It's a pretty big battle, so it's a pretty good battle to end on. You see, she's always falling
Got
behind
it.
because she's so slow. You just keep teleporting her up so she doesn't fall too far behind. I don't remember if there's skeletons in here or not. We'll find out. We'll let the guys catch up a little bit, so that we can find out if there's any skeletons in here.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Just to be
Yes, sir.
safe, have the doors a little bit farther ahead.
Yes,
Bet there
sir.
are.
Yes.
Okay, let's have the melee back up. Oh, that's not good.
Okay. Mic up your...
Stand clear.
Yes,
Step
sir.
aside. Move over.
Oh, that's just him. No, don't shoot. Dumbass. Just too many. She just shoots into the fray. Like, she doesn't have to be like.
We're moving.
She doesn't need a clear path. She can just shoot through the units. So, yeah, she'll just zap your own units. It doesn't do like tons and tons of damage to your own units, but it's still annoying. It's not that big of a deal, but it can be a little bit of a pain to control multiple different kinds of artillery.
Yes. Yes, sir. Yes. Yes, sir.
Move here, move
Yes, sir.
there.
Also, this is really dumb. How long it takes them to unfreeze.
We're moving. Yes.
There's a reason Bungie didn't put many Maher in the game.
Got it.
Move here, move there.
Just saying. Just saying. There's a reason. Okay, I think there's some more skeletons up in these caves up here. So we're gonna need our
Yes, sir.
dwarves and our guys.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Do. You do have quite a few good heals, so... Oh, here they come.
Mic up your mind.
These skeletons.
Yes, yes, sir.
I'm just gonna get her back. Okay, you go here, you go here. You just stop.
Okay. Yes. Move here. Yes.
We're on it.
Okay. Mic.
Yes, sir.
There we go. We dealt with those guys.
Yes.
Okay, so now down here there are a ton. We gotta go through here to get to the end area. There are tons of spiders in here. Not a super big deal,
Yes, sir. Got it.
but
Yes.
oh, and we got a patrol behind us. We gotta deal with this patrol.
We're moving. Got it. Got it.
Okay, not a big deal. They only have 3 solas. It's pretty easy to deal with.
Ready.
Yes, sir. Move. Yes. Catch.
We're on it.
Mic.
Clear.
I don't. Dang it! I forgot to tell her not to attack.
Yes.
This is why I don't. I'm just not a big fan of her on this mission. There's probably ways to use her effectively,
Yes.
but I don't know. I just.
Got it. Move over.
Oh, I forgot there's a
We're
monitor
moving.
down there too.
Yes, sir. We're moving. Stand clear. Yes, sir. Got it. Got it.
Oh, and there's a monitor there. Okay.
Yes.
No! I can't even see the Maher. I didn't even know it was over there yet. Okay, how far away am I? Okay, I deal with that. Okay, so I just gotta get my guys to deal with
Yes, sir. Got it.
these guys behind.
Moving. Got it. Got it.
You can see Maher are one of the most annoying units in the game.
Got me.
I'm just gonna stop her.
Mic up, young man. Mic up. Yes. Mic up, young man. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes. 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 Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes.
Ready. We're moving. Over here. Yeah.
Okay, we gotta draw all these spiders out. These warriors could deal with these spiders
Let's
pretty
go.
good.
Yeah.
And I know these gonna be some more
Yes,
Maher coming out from over here. We got all these spiders coming out too.
Yes.
Okay.
We're on it. Get back up. Straight there.
Okay.
Stand clear. Stand clear. That's I'm moving. Yes. Yes. Yes.
I'm trying to get these berserkers to be more cupped up instead of like spreading out like they are. No, stop spreading out.
Yes. Yeah.
There we go. This is better.
Yeah.
There we go. That's better.
And stay down.
Just those coming out active is just getting mowed down by these guys. These guys are mowing those guys down. Good.
Yes, sir. Yes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, perfect.
Yes, sir. Move over. Yeah. I'm moving. I'm moving.
Let's see if there's any other guys want to heal. Let's heal this guy. Okay, so we can back up in this corner a little bit. Let's see, how do I want to do this?
Move here. Move.
There are some soulless we got to deal with here.
Yes. I'm moving. Let's go.
We're gonna draw these guys out. There's a bunch of guys on both sides of the bridge. Most of the guys on this side we can ignore, because they're the ones that set the ambush. By going the route we went, we can just skip them. So that's kind of nice. So we can get some free soulless kills with this guy before all these guys activate and start coming at us, which won't be very long.
I'm on it.
Wow. Wow, Nerek. Okay, let's save that.
All right. Right away. All right.
See if we can shoot these guys. The soulless are a much bigger problem than the Thrall, so I'm focusing on them. I want to kill as many of them as I can. There they come. Get one more volley off.
Got it. Moving.
Okay.
Sir?
Do.
Yes, sir.
As you can see,
Oh, yeah.
they're coming from this way. These guys would all normally come at you, right?
Mic up, yo.
From across the bridge, and it'd be, you know, there's two bridges up here. There's another one farther down. There are some more Soulless we got to deal with here soon. You can see, like, it's kind of spreading them out because they're coming out. They're all aligned this way on the map, and so if you're over here on this side of the bridge fighting them, you know, and they're coming like that, you just fight them a lot more simultaneously. But when they're all coming this way, it's like some of them at a time, so it's a lot easier.
Yes, sir.
All right, here's the skeletons.
Yes. Okay. Look out. Yes. Yes.
We're on and clear. Yes.
Okay.
Stand clear.
Move here.
Step
Move
aside.
there. Okay.
Stand clear. Move over. Stand clear.
This probably would be a good spot to have her at the front, but she's not
Move
up there.
over. Move over. All right. Moving.
Oh, did Neric kill her? I think Neric killed the bowman. Okay, let's get her up front more to get ready for that assault. We're gonna like not play quite as aggressively up front this time,
Move there.
just because I think
Mic
I was a little bit too high.
Casualty.
Okay, game. Okay. Because sometimes they like throw it over them, and I was expecting them to throw it high. They threw it too low.
Yes, sir. Move
I'm gonna
here.
focus on
Move
this side
there.
first.
Yes, sir. Yes. Mic. Yes. Move here. Move there.
Perfect.
Yes, sir. Burn. Look it. Mic up, yo.
Okay, there we go.
Yes,
Back
sir.
them up. That's way better than last time. And then, bam! So this is the, you know, there's 3 Soulless on each side here. Here's these.
Move here. Move there.
Stand clear. Step aside. Stand clear.
Move here. Move there.
Got it.
I
Mic
get
up.
my doors up here.
Okay. Move here. Mic up, yo. Yes, sir. Yeah. Yeah. Catch.
We're on it.
Move here. Mic up, yo.
Okay, we almost got this group taken care of.
Yes. Okay.
It's a pretty long level.
Yes, sir.
You see we got a, I think I saw a patrol up there. The patrols can just run by you when you're in this little crevice, which is kind of nice.
Yeah. Move there.
So I gotta deal with the patrols coming around the outside.
Sweet.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, now I think we're ready to go in to the end of the level. So, if you came from one of the starting areas, you kind of have to cross these 2 bridges. There is a little trap here, right here. If you go out here, it's gonna like circular area. A bunch of spiders come down, so it's just extra units to fight, I guess.
We're moving. Got it.
This is where we're gonna make our final battle. Let's start here. So this is where the Kartuk will show up in this kind of like portal area. There's these two bridges. These skeletons are coming. They're gonna close this gap right here. There's a bunch of guys on the other side of the bridge. We're gonna see a bunch of enemies start coming because they're just getting a position for the end of the level. We're gonna have lots of thrall and whites coming out, which there's not much of an issue. We're kind of getting in this corner because some are gonna come. They kind of want to center on here, and some are coming over here, all along here. So kind of being back in this kind of corner, kind of like brings them, you know, more to straight line versus if you're in the middle, they're kind of coming, I don't know, from all sides. Whereas if you're over here, it kind of like pulls them and directs them a little bit better. So just playing the angles.
Okay. Yes, sir.
You gotta be kidding me.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yeah. Yes. Get my cup. Okay. Yes. Okay. Move that.
It also kind of gets the whites closer to the thrall, I suppose, too.
Okay.
Eventually, these skeleton warriors that are sitting right here and a bunch of other skeleton warriors are gonna come,
Okay.
and that's when things are gonna get real.
Okay. Move that. Oh, yeah.
This isn't really much of a challenge at this point.
Okay.
Mic up, yeah. Yeah, mic up, yeah. Yeah, okay, move that.
If you lost your dwarves, it would be a challenge.
Mic up, yeah.
Got him.
Yeah, move it, move that.
I kind of make Neric shoot the whites rather than all my bowmen because he can shoot so much farther that it's just easier to get him to shoot him without making my bowmen move. That's kind of my thought process. 'Cause I don't want to get them to start losing formation.
Move it, move that. Okay.
I'm just moving my dwarves away just to be safe in case some plus flies halfway across the map. You know how things go.
Move it.
Smith.
Mic up, yeah. Yes, mic up, yeah. Mic up, yeah. Burn! Yeah. Yes.
Okay, let's just go and save it because I figured the skeleton warriors are gonna come pretty soon.
Got him.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes. Move it, move that. Move it, move that. Yeah. Move it, move that.
Like again, they come kind of from all around, so by kind of being in the corner, you kind of divvy up when the skeleton warriors arrive a little bit better.
Yeah. Move that. Mic up.
Whereas if I was in the center here trying to defend, they'd all reach me at roughly the same time. That would not be good. You gotta be careful, somewhat careful of these nades on the ground. If you kind of like hit around them, sometimes you can light them and cause them shooting. So if you like blow up on the other side of them, it might propel it to shoot back at you. Something people do a lot of multiplayer, try to get the grenades to launch farther. They'll try to throw duds on the ground and get them to launch. Okay, we gotta be getting close.
Move here, move there.
Oh, here they come.
Okay.
Yep,
Like
they're
a
coming.
mine. Yes, okay. Yes, sir. Move it. Burn! Incoming! Catch! Yes. Yeah. Mic up, In. Move it. Yes, sir.
Move over. We're on it.
Now we'll just have our melee clean up the rest.
And stay down. Yes, sir.
And then we want to get away from this portal because it's going to start zapping people. You'll see, because Kartuk is going to show up.
We're moving.
So like let me show you. Like if you try to send your melee in, this is what's going to oh yeah. So like your heroes get taken control of.
I'm moving.
If you try to send your melee in to fight, watch what's they're gonna die. Watch what happens.
Chill.
Well, besides the Maher too.
I'm moving. Chill.
Let's see, zaps. So you're gonna lose units. Eventually, it'll trigger the end of the mission when you get them down to enough health. However, this is the way I found that I can kill them without losing anything. Because I just need one bowman. I feel like if there's multiple bowmans, it'll eventually zap you. But use one bowman and shoot him. And when I only tested it once, and he didn't. He was able to trigger the end without dying. So they start moving, so I want to get him away from the portal just in case it decides to zap. But this is triggering the end of the mission, so enjoy.
They are gone. Again, I am too late to save my friends.
Have we truly defeated Kartuk this time?
Yes, we have finished the task we set out to do so long ago. Fenris and Karilla have paid the price for the redemption of our honor. I pray they find their peace in death.
It's over then?
It is over.
So there we go. You can beat this mission with no casualties. I also didn't have any veterans, so I'd say well done for the last mission. Definitely could have polished it, done it faster, but I think you guys get the idea of the strategy. I hope you enjoy that.
Well, we have done it. With the cost of Corilla, Fenris, and basically all of our forces, we have put an end to Kartuk. Take a look at this flavor text for Kartuk in this mission. For 1,000 years in the cold void between stars, it waited. Finally offered a gateway into this waking world, it burst into the lands of men, assuming a new form drawn from the nightmares of its victims. What a dark and disturbing creature we have stopped from entering the world of myth. I wonder if the world of myth is even aware of what our heroes have saved them from. When basically all of our forces had died to Kartuk's powerful blasts, Fenris and Krilla heroically attacked the creature and were able to wound it just enough for Narek to finish it off with a final arrow. This time he did not miss. While Fenris and Krilla are gone, they have earned back their honor. The ending for this game is a fairly sobering one, but it hits home in reality. There are severe consequences for blaming others or ourselves rather than putting our past behind us. It doesn't mean we foolishly trust people and forget our past either, but letting our emotions control us is never the way to go. Yet, even when we have lived a life that we have regretted, like Krilla, we can still choose to change and fix it the best we can. Sometimes, though, the cost is great. Well, that is it for Chimera. Let me know what you thought of this plugin. Did you enjoy the story? Maybe filling in the gaps put the story in a better light. I wouldn't say Chimera lives up to the Bungie Myth games, but it is still a very good plugin and is better than most of the campaigns that were made by the community. At least to me it is. Thanks for watching.